Hello everybody, hope you're all well. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to Christmas with Mr. Carrington. I'm back today with some DIYs for you. Today's DIYs are Anthropologie inspired.
On this cold December day, we are on our merry way, riding along, just singing a song, barreling through the snow. Bells are jingling, snowflakes tingling, Rudolph knows where to go. On this cold December day, I am piloting.
You may remember a few weeks ago I filmed a Come Shopping With Me in Anthropologie. It's one of my favourite homeware stores, so I'll link that video in the description box. But I saw some items that I really liked, but I thought we could definitely make a little bit more affordable. Most of these just cost a few pounds, and I've made them with things that are really easy to get hold of as well, so hopefully wherever you're watching from, you'll be able to have a go at these yourself. And I've kept them quite easy as well, because I know that we're not too far off from Christmas now, and we haven't got loads of time to be doing DIYs, but these are definitely things that maybe you could do while you're watching a Christmas film, or just a nice little weekend project for you. So I really hope you enjoy them. Before we get into the DIYs, if you're new here, don't forget to click subscribe for weekly videos, and throughout December I'm uploading every day. So yeah, do hit the notification bell as well. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoy it, and don't forget you can always catch me over on Instagram as well. I'm Mr. Carrington over there, and I've got my home account too, which is Mr. Carrington Home. Okay, let's get cracking with the DIYs. So the first one we're going to make is this Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer stocking. I saw a very similar one in store retailing at around £30, so I thought we'd have a go at our own. So for this one I'm using 2 of these hand towels that I picked up in Poundland. I'm just going to lay them out flat, one on top of the other. And then using a fabric marker I'm going to sketch out my stocking design. So I'm going to keep this seam here together. So I'm going to take this down, and I think we'll make that the end. And then using some sharp scissors I'm going to cut that out. And then using my trusty glue gun I'm going to go around the edges, just making sure to leave the top open. And then while that's drying, I'm going to use some of these Pep & Co gloves for the antlers. So I thought what we'd do, rather than wasting the excess pieces of towel, is use those to stuff them with. And now that this is dry, I'm going to continue cutting around the other towel, just following the first one as a guide. And you could of course sew this, but I find that hot glue does stick the fabric really well together. Then we just need to flip it the correct way around. Next up we can add our gloves that are going to be the antlers. So because of the weight of the antlers, I do recommend that you use something wired just to reinforce the top to give it some shape. So I'm going to use some of this make your own wreath garland, which is wired. So I'm going to measure twice across the width and then leave some excess, whereby I'm going to create a loop that we're going to use to hang it with. And I'm just going to glue that across the top. And then to finish him off, I'm just going to use my fabric marker pen again to draw on the eyes. And then to finish, we're just going to add a red pom-pom. You could make one of these using a pom-pom maker. Have a look at the pom-pom wreath DIY. If you want to see how to make pom-poms using one of these, But for ease, I'm just going to use one of these that I picked up in Wilko. And we want to position the nose quite far down into the bottom corner. And there we go. I found that he is quite floppy, so the best thing to do is stuff him with some presents, or if you don't have any presents yet, just pop in some old newspaper, or like I'm doing, just add some bubble wrap. Next up, we've got these beautiful glasses. I spied these in store selling for £28 a pair. I thought they were absolutely beautiful, so I thought we'd have a go at something similar. So for this one, I'm going to take these glasses with the gold trim that I picked up in Poundland. And I'm just going to use some of these metallic markers that I picked up on Amazon. I'll link them in the description box for you. So for the first one, I picked out this gold and this very pale lilac that I thought would look quite nice. And I'm just going to copy a similar design. And I'm going to do this freestyle, but you could, of course, use some tape to get a straight line if you wanted to. So as you can see, I'm just alternating drawing a little star, followed by a line, and then just adding some dots. I really don't think you need to be too meticulous with this. I think it'll just look really nice, like a hand-painted design, if you just freehand it like this. And I think alternating the colours is working really nicely. So I'm just eyeballing it, but as I say, maybe use some stencils if you're not confident doing it freehand. You could maybe add some snowflake designs. And there we go. I'm doing the same on a champagne flute to see how that turns out. This time I'm just doing dots either side of the line. And you could use vintage glasses or some thrifted glasses for this, which I think would also look really nice. Maybe even upcycle some old jam jars. And the last one is this champagne bottle that I saw in store for £10, so I thought we could definitely have a go at making this on a budget. For this one, I think this ornament's already looking very similar, but all I'm going to do is jazz it up a bit using some glitter. So I'm just going to use some PVA glue and a paintbrush to paint the glue on where I want the glitter to be. And there we go. So there we go, I really hope you enjoyed the DIYs. Let me know in the comments down below which one was your favourite. And if you haven't already caught it, I did do this wreath DIY that was Anthropologie inspired as well, so I'll link that video in the description box below. Very similar one of these is selling in Anthropologie for £90, and this one should cost you under a £5 to make. So if you haven't checked out that video already, then feel free. Also, don't forget, if you do make any of these, to tag me in your pictures over on Instagram. I'm Mr. Carrington or Mr. Carrington Home, and thank you so much to all of you that have shared the pom-pom wreath that you've made. I've now saved that as a highlight on my home account, so if you want to see everybody's creations, how they put together their own pom-pom wreaths, that's over there. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a little thumbs up if you did. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Ow. Whoopsie. That's why it's always good to use a box.